Yo, what is going on, everybody? I am Canada's Own, and today we're rebuilding the Golden State Warriors, a team that you could argue has close to one of the worst futures in basketball. I mean, there isn't really a plan post Steph and Curry. I don't know how you really plan out graduating basically the greatest point guard of all time. But like I said, there isn't much of a plan after the Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler tandem is done. Once these guys retire, is Brandon Pajemski, Moses Moody, any of their young pieces capable of filling those shoes? I don't believe so. I think they can be solid basketball players, but all-stars, maybe. Everything would have to go right. Superstars, probably not. And definitely not filling the shoes of Steph, Jimmy, let alone even Draymond. And the Warriors right now are stuck in hell because they can't sign Jonathan Kuminga because he hates the Warriors, honestly, rightfully so at this point. And because they can't sign Jonathan Kuminga, they can't sign any other roster pieces to fill out the rest of the roster. This team has 9 guys under roster currently. As of today, September 23rd, 2025, they have 9 players on their roster. I'm pretty sure training camp starts in less than 10 days. And because of that, they're completely stuck in a hole right now until the Jonathan Kuminga situation is figured out. I don't really have a plan here. I'm thinking that these first 2 years, we try and win no matter what. Draymond Green, by the way, I don't care if he's on this team for a ring or not. I'm going to do probably 4 seasons here. I'm going to try and win a ring in one of the first 2 years, tear down the roster, and then build it back up to go again for a ring before the end of season number 4. Draymond, I could care less about. I'd honestly trade him now, like if it was reasonable. Oh, but obviously, I don't think it's entirely reasonable to trade Draymond. I don't think he really has value to anybody in basketball aside from the Golden State Warriors, unless he went to LA to play with his boy LeBron. Give me DeAndre Ayton. Would this work? The Lakers would need to make up $16 million. That's where Rui comes in. And then the Warriors can't have this many guys. And then we take... I'd rather trade you... Well, I'd be trading... Draymond, I changed to a power forward, by the way. I'd keep Al Horford. I'd keep Trace Jackson Davis. Actually... No, let's trade CJD here. Okay. Draymond is gone. Good riddance. Other than that, I don't care. We're going to get to simulating at the deadline. The goal is probably to add now, based off of how this team looks through the first 2 weeks. But if there's nothing crazy to be done, you guys won't see anything. If there is, you guys will see it. So I'll see you guys in just a second here. Alrighty, boys. I am at the deadline here. I am following through on the Jonathan Kuminga wish. Obviously, the kid wants to be traded. He does not want to be in Golden State. And I'm going to hold to realism here and assume that Jonathan Kuminga would want to be traded at the deadline, regardless of how good the Warriors are. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to send him to Miami here. I'm going to try and pick up another first. Okay, that's kind of what I expected. Him and Buddy Hield doesn't get it done, unfortunately. So we've got to look at probably our pick this year. Oh, thankfully that gets it done. The Heat are pretty bad right now. They're I wanted their first round pick this year, but it was 3.5-star value. And oh yeah, it makes sense. They are fighting to stay out of the lottery right now at 23 and 29. But they get younger. They add a third piece to that big three. That is now Jonathan Kuminga, Bam Adebayo, and Tyler Hero. And we add a starting caliber small forward in Norman Powell, who's averaging almost 18 a game this year. And then we will give Shake Milton those extra 12 minutes, unless I could find, like, if Ben Simmons is in free agency still. Oh my God. Okay, hold on here. Let's try and capitalize on anybody. Like, Guy Santos isn't going to play for us. Let's try and dump him for, even if it's second-round picks, I'll take. Yeah, first-round pick for 2 guys that don't play is pretty nasty. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to try and trade B-Ball Paul for anything, really. If I can't, then so be it. We could get Nick Batum. We'd have to give up our own first in 2029. It's 2025, 26, and then we'd go 26-7. 27-8, 28-9, 29-30. So if we went 5 seasons or 4 seasons, this pick would be important. but I think I want that Philly LA swap. And we get off the money of Paul Reed at a year early, and we only bring in Nick Batum, who could actually play for us if we need him. I'm going to do that deal as well. I kind of like how we look right now. So we can take Ben Simmons and play him in the Shake Milton minutes. I'm actually going to play him more than Seth right now. 15 minutes to him, 12 to Seth, and then I think we look pretty good otherwise. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to edit the tendencies of Ben and Norman Powell just to make sure that these guys are going to keep shooting the ball. Like Norm, I wanted an 80, and then Ben, we're going to put all the way up to a 60, because if one thing Ben can do is make layups and drive to the basket, because 2K doesn't take into account his back problems and his inability to press the paint anymore. So we're going to take advantage of that. That was a big deadline for us. We move off Jonathan Kuminga. We bring in a former number 1 overall pick, add Norman Powell as well. And yeah, we're 36-15. Team is really good. They're healthy. They're clicking well. Hopefully this means that this is a number 1 seed out west and a potential title run in year number 1 here. Alrighty, so Nikola Jokic is your MVP here at the end of season number 1. Usually it's Shea. So he has a big season, wins rookie, or MVP. Rookie of the year goes to Cooper Flagg. Russ ends up winning 6th man of the year back in Houston for the first time in 6 years. You pick up Wemby as a defensive player of the year. Scoot is your most improved. Jamal Murray is clutch player of the year. I have not seen that, so Denver must have been on a heater. We go 54-28. We pick up executive of the year. There's All-NBA first team. Here's second team. Jamal Murray just made All-NBA second team. 26-3-6. My God. And Steph is the last man on All-NBA third team. 25-4-5.5. He missed a little bit of time due to a hairline fracture in his hand. He missed a single game, so we ball. Okay, we pick up the 2 seed. That's big. We get San Antonio, which isn't my favorite thing in the world because we don't have very tall players. And, well, they have a Wemby. Dylan Harper is now starting at the 1, so that means De'Aaron must be hurt. Devin Vassell isn't starting, so he must be hurt as well. And that leaves Keldon Johnson, Steph Castle, and Victor Wembanyama alongside those two. Let's see how game 1... I lied. We're going to look at... I'm going to show you guys the numbers really fast before we get started on the playoff run. You guys saw Steph. Jimmy was 18-5-5. He was great. Norm was 17-2-2. Moses was 12-2-1 on very good efficiency. Rui was 11-3-1 on very good efficiency as well. Pods was great this year, 10.5, 5-4 on, again, good efficiency. But that is all. And now we go into the playoffs. We've got game 1 against San Antonio. We do take the first. We also take the second. We fly out to San Antonio. We lose the first there. We win the second. We head back to the Bay. Brandon Podziemski is healthy. I think that means we've got to fix that rotation now. Got game 6 in San Antonio. We get it done in 6 games. You love to see it. We get Minnesota in round number 2. It's Uncle Mike, Ant, Jaden McDaniels, Julius Randle, and Rudy Gobert. I think we can contend Dallas and OKC on the other side, New York, Cleveland, Atlanta, and Philadelphia. We take the first in Golden State, and the second we head to Minnesota. We stay up 2-1. We're up 3-1 back in Golden State. We lose game 5. We win game 6, though. Jimmy pulls a muscle in his lower back. That is as bad an injury as we could have gotten. So you got Shea, Cason Wallace, J-Dub, Chet, and Isaiah Hartenstein on the other side. It is Atlanta and Cleveland. We lose the first in Golden State. Steph has a bad game, though. We're going to assume that Steph does not go 1 of 11 from 3 every game, and we only lost by 8. I think it's possible to win game 2 here in Golden State. We do. We head to OKC. We lose the 3rd and the 4th. Man, the Jimmy injury is going to kill us, and Steph is hurt. So unless we survive 3 more games, and we lost. Okay, so we got 40 averaged on us by SGA. So if Jimmy and Steph were healthy at the same time for a playoff run instead of playing in spurts like we saw in real life this past year and then right now, I think we could have won that. And that sucks because the Thunder go on and breeze past the Atlanta Hawks. And then we look. Norman Powell and Rui Hachimura are definitely guys I would like to bring back. Norm, I will give $18 million for a year. Rui, at that rate, I'll give him a 2-year deal at 8 because we could always trade him. So we should get Norm and Rui back. Shake, we're going to renounce the rights on basically everybody else here. I would like to pick up Ben Simmons again, if I'm being honest. And if he's available. If I get Ben for another year to back us up... Oh, wait a second. I saw Russell Westbrook. I don't want to pay him that much. Damn. He'll take 15 flat. I'll bring in Russ to be my backup. but we will also extend an offer to Ben Simmons. It's a team option. Actually, I'll flat rate. Dude, 2-year minimum for Ben, sure. So we get... Ah, man. Oh. That sucks. Okay, so we're going to lose DeAndre Ayton. We will be able to get Norm Powell back, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so we'll get Norm, we'll get Rui, we'll get Ben. So we got Drummond and Post, Butler and Hachimura, Moody and Powell, Pods and Beasley, Steph, Ben, and Tyus. We're going to trade Tyus Jones for hopefully something. I'm hoping for a center, I'll be honest. So if we can get one that's playable, I will absolutely make that deal. And it's not looking like it. There are first-round picks, though. Damn it, man. I'm curious, though. The Bulls, a 29 Bulls pick. What if I just gave... Ah, damn it. Who are your centers? Jalen Smith. I can't take the money. Okay, I guess we'll take Lachlan Olbrich. Okay, that's fine. And then I think we're going to have to do a little bit of the get assets and flip them. The KOT4Q route. Unless we can find some 2 second-round picks there to get off of his contract, sure. Alrighty, boys. We are not very good, and I'm committing to the blow-up now. We're not going to trade Steph, of course, but I'm getting off the Jimmy money. I'm going to try and get an asset back before he leaves. However, they want Pods, and they'll give me DFS. DFS has a 2-year team. Clint Capella has a 1-year. Terrence Mann has 1 year. Freddie expires. The problem is I would have to be able to turn around and flip both Clint Capella and Terrence Mann after this. Who did I have here? Was it Drum? They're going to say, oh, we have a counter. They want Pods. Oh, man, I'm doing it. All right, I'm throwing caution to the wind here. We got to throw everything at the wall and see what sticks, I guess. Freddie's not going to play. I don't really care to play him. These guys are fine. Pele Larson and Malik Beasley. Or Pele was a roster filler. I'm curious. Pele's been good. I like that. Small forwards, we got Moses. Norm Powell's got to go. I would love to try and pick up a younger asset for him, if possible. Like a Bub Carrington, basically just replace Pods. Holy shit. That was a blessing in disguise we just got. Oh my god. If we get off Terrence Mann's money right now, too. For Russ? Nah. I do not want to pick up Russ. Is there any other way? Is there anybody? Buddy Hield's on a 1-year deal, isn't he? Buddy Hield's on a 1-year deal. Tell me he's on a 1-year deal. It's a player option. No, he's going to opt into that. KCP. Oh, he's expiring. I don't want to give up a first, though, man. What? Caleb Martin's got a player. That sucks. This guy. It might be this guy. It's a team option. Beautiful. All right. Salary dumping him. And then that leaves us with... It's Steph, so we're fine with that. We're going to try and extend him. Ben is on a minimum. Freddie's expiring. Jamal's on a minimum. Bub is a 1-year team option. Malik is expiring. Pele is expiring. Moses is only $12 million. Matisse Thybulle's expiring. Rui is $8 million. DFS has a team option, but let's try and trade him if possible. And then that Lawrence Sloan guy is there. Is there anybody on? They gave Russ a 2-year deal. It's crazy. Alex Caruso making 19.5 out of 76 overall. Oh, Tim Hardaway Jr. $5 million. Honestly, dude, send DFS back home, and then let's try and trade THJ really quick. If I could get a pick for this dude, that'd be crazy. A second rounder and LeBaron Philon? A young point guard, you say? No way they're just giving me him. He's got to suck or something. Dang, he good! San Antonio, what are you doing? We're going to have so much money next year. Contract extensions, look at this. We've got LeBaron Philon's on a rookie scale deal. He was what pick? He was a 21st overall pick. That's no money. Moses Moody's making $12 million. Rui's making 8. Ben Simmons is making 2. Bub Carrington's got a team option for what? $7 million. This guy, we're just going to decline his option. Steph is going to come back, but I think I'm going to extend him in the offseason. Actually, you know what? How much could I squeeze out of Steph right now? Get Steph at 35? Deal. Okay. So it's going to be Steph making the most money next year. And then we free up 30, 35, 37, 39, 41, 45, 46. $46 million we got coming off the books. Come on. And we subtract an extra $20 million for Steph's money as well. So that's 25 games into the season. We're 12 and 13. I don't really care how we finish out. We own our own pick. We own a couple other picks for the draft as well, and we've got free agencies coming up. And I'm totally okay gutting my roster to sell out and try and get like a Giannis, a Jokic, and anybody really. So I'm gonna get to simulating. That was a long trade deadline for us, even though it wasn't the trade deadline. But I will see you guys at the end of the regular season for sure now, whether we're in the playoffs or not. Alrighty, season is wrapped. Wemby's your MVP. The Booze Cruise goes for Rookie of the Year. VJ Edgecombe wins Sixth Man of the Year. Wemby's also Defensive Player of the Year. Brandon Miller is your Most Improved Player. Ant is Clutch Player of the Year. Jason Kidd and the Mavs get both Executive of the Year and Coach of the Year, going 59 and 23. Bub Carrington came in and was very, very good for us. I like the addition of him. Basically replaced Pods, but more efficient and a better playmaker. So I will take that all day. 13 points, 4 boards, 5 assists. I love it. Moses Moody was, again, stupid efficient, great season. Obviously came a little bit back down to earth is what I was trying to say. But this is also as a starter versus coming off the bench in a lot less of an integral role to the roster. Ben Simmons was great at the 4. Look at the revival we are giving to our boy here. 14, 5, and 4. He was the starting power forward for us. I think he started all 8. He didn't start any. He was off the bench. Rui was great, 13, 4, and an assist. Great efficiency as well. Brook Lopez was fine. He'll ride off into the sunset of retirement after 19 years in the NBA this year. Freddie was fine. Once we brought him in after Steph got hurt, we kind of set him up as the tank commander after Steph went down, so I don't mind that. He was pretty bad. Malik Beasley didn't play. I didn't want to win games. Quentin Post was very good in his, I guess, 3rd season, but 2nd season playing. Pele Larson was fine. 33% from 3, 47 from the field, 81 from the line is a pretty good year for him. You guys saw LeBaron Philon. Matisse Thybulle was Matisse Thybulle. And then everybody else is there. So let's see who wins the title this year. I'm thinking Mavericks and Pistons. Wait, what happened? Oh, it's Thunder and Pistons. The Mavs lost in round 2. And the Pistons get it done in 5 games over the Thunder. And now we're going to try and lock in. We have a pick in the lottery. Holy shit, we have the Brooklyn pick. We have picks 7 and 3 in the lottery. I'm going to bet we drop to 5 and 9 is my guess. From 3 and 7 to 5 and 9 based off of how 2K treats me in this. So knowing that, let's see how these first few picks shake up. So nobody's jumped yet. Should be OKC. Does it stay OKC? It does stay OKC. So we're still at no jumps and we're getting close to us. We're 4 out. The Sixers are the first team up. They stay the same as well. Nobody is jumping. The 9th pick is Charlotte. It stays Charlotte. Interesting. The 8th pick is Sacramento. Does it stay Sacktown? It stays Sacramento. Odds would say somebody here has got to drop. Oh my God, the Spurs fell. That means we just jumped in the top 3 with that. The 6th pick, did that knock our other pick out? Oh my gosh. Oh my God, we have 2 picks in the top 4 right now. 4th pick is supposed to be the Pels, but it's the Nuggets. We have 2 top 3 picks. Okay, the Brooklyn pick stays at 3, which means the other one could have jumped from 7 to 1 or 2. Oh my God, we picked 2 and 3. That is unbelievable. Which means pick 1 goes to the New Orleans Pelicans. Congratulations via Milwaukee. So they get bailed out big time. The Pels are picking 1. What are the odds we talk to the Pelicans and we say, hey, let's make this transaction smooth. Give us 1. We'll give you 3. And 22. Huh? No, I don't want Zion. I've traded for Zion before. Let's not pick up Zion. Bub Carrington is there. That's fine. Moses Moody there is fine. Let's try and give them Rui. That's fine. I don't mind giving up Rui because I have Ben. Oh, we have no other tradable assets. We do, though. Hold up. Our 2028 first. I don't want to give that one up just in case. The Pistons just won a title. I'd rather give that up. Holy crap. We're picking 1st and 2nd. We could take both Hugo and Tehran right now. And Baba's there. Tehran is 6'7". Oh, fuck. 245. He could play the 2, I feel like, but he could also play the 4. It kind of helps that he's so diverse. Mika Murinen is 7 foot tall, 230 pounds. He's Jermaine O'Neal or Mark Jackson. Christian Collins is there, John Havlicek. Do we go with Bernard King or Spencer Haywood? I feel like we got to take one of these 2 guys. Who's projected 2? They've got Christian Collins. I mean, it's John Havlicek. That's a pretty damn good pick. Taj Ariza is there, but he can't shoot. Maybe we go Christian Collins. I haven't had Christian Collins before. Why not? Let's take a flyer on this kid. Moratorium. We can afford Dame. We can afford Nikola Jokic. Wait, how much money does Jokic want? Jokic wants 60. What does Giannis want? 90? How can we not afford Giannis, but we can afford Nikola Jokic? Oh my God, we can't afford Giannis. No trade clause? Absolutely. I'm offering to Giannis and Nikola Jokic. We're going all in. This is what we promised Steph. We said, your last year, we are getting you a guy. Oh my God. I think we got to go with Giannis here. I got Jokic in the Bulls video, so I will go with Giannis out of sake of diversity for the videos. We're going to keep these trade exceptions. We'll renounce the rights on these. I would love to try and keep Quentin Post. Oh, we can. Holy crap. Okay. What the hell? Trey Mann would be an awesome backup point guard for us, especially... Oh, but he got released. Damn it. Amen Thompson's an RFA. You got a lot of RFAs. We're going to take Christian Collins and try and trade him for a center, because Christian Collins should be making a good chunk of money here. Yeah, $50 million bucks could land me a real center. Question is who is that real center? Is it Jared Allen? The Warriors are over. We would require $10 million more. I have exceptions. Hold on here. I have exceptions. Dude, I have trade exceptions, chat. Oh my God, are we locked in right now? Warriors 2030. Give me Jared Allen. Cam Johnson isn't a bad option, if we're being honest. Apparently, according to 2K, he is a bad option, so forget it. AD is there. He opted into his player option, so I guess it's good we didn't trade for him. Josh Hart is there, but he sucks according to 2K. Aaron Gordon's a little rich for me. Pascal, Obi Toppin, and Jarris Walker are all a little rich for me. Obi Toppin, though. I feel like I might be able to get this done here. Chat. What? Now we change probably Santi to a 3 to be a third stringer. Oops. Santi Aldama as a 3 goes to a 77, but that's fine because now it's Steph and LeBaron, Kaysen and Carlton, Moses, Teron, Santi, Giannis, Ben, Obi. Maybe we use Obi to pick up like a better backup. But no, I want to play LeBaron. I think in free agency, we just sign Nick Richards is back. 3-year deal. Nope. Thank you, Nick. All right. Roster is ready to go. What are the odds this team contends here? 96, 89. He drops 5. KD wants to retire. Sure. Look at this. We got Steph. Is not going to play that many minutes. Giannis, I don't want to overplay as well. Jared Allen's going to play 28. Ben is going to get 22. Kaysen's going to get 20. We'll give them both 23. Teron Stokes is going to get 20. He needs to play. Obi, I think, is going to unfortunately be a third stringer here for me. And LeBaron Philon's got to play. We'll give him... Yeah, we'll give him the minutes that Steph isn't out there. And we'll give an extra minute to... Yeah, I don't want to drop LeBaron that much, though. I think because we now have Giannis, we can kind of err on the side of we don't need Ben Simmons as much. We give LeBaron 20. This 10-man rotation is stupid good. So that's going to be it for now. That was a very long offseason. I apologize, but that was a big offseason for us. With 2 years to go in the rebuild, I think a new title window has opened up. So let's lock in and get Steph yet another ring. All righty, boys. Coming down the stretch through 76 games. That is the worst shit I could have seen today. That's what happens right now? There are 5 games left in the year, and you're telling me he breaks his... Whoa, man, he breaks his leg? We just won 70 games. Why the hell am I on Simcast? 71 games. Giannis just won MVP. Teron Stokes is your Rookie of the Year. We got Coach of the Year and Executive of the Year, and you're telling me Steph is injured for the playoff run. We get Memphis in round 1. It's got to be Ja and Jaren. It's Ja, Jaren, Zach Edey, Jalen Wells, and Cedric Howard. So exactly who it is as of the start of 2025's regular season. We split at home. We win game 3, thankfully. And game 4, we're in Golden State for game 5. We get it done. We get San Antonio with Victor Wembanyama in round number 2. De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle, MPJ, Leonard Miller at the 4, and Victor Wembanyama at the 5. We take the first in Golden State and the second. We head to San Antonio. We win the third. We get her done in 4. We've got Phoenix in the conference finals. The Bulls and Hawks on the other side. My goodness. Do my eyes deceive me? The great Stephen Curry has returned from injury. Oh my goodness. LeBaron Philon, you were great. And he played 18 minutes a game this year. He's going to have to go down for the playoffs, of course. Marcus Sasser, I'm sure he was great. He was so solid this year after Steph got hurt and while LeBaron was hurt. And he was solid in the playoffs again. But man, I got to drop your minutes. I'm sorry. Game 1 in Golden State. We take it. Game 2, we take as well. We head to Phoenix. We lose the first there. We lose both in Phoenix. We win Game 5 in Golden State. And we win Game 6 in Phoenix. Trae Young is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP, and Giannis is your Western Conference Finals MVP. His first year in Golden State leads to a finals appearance. It's Trae, Dyson Daniels, Zach Rizache, Jalen Johnson, and Kristaps Porzingis, who I guess they have decided to keep for this rebuild. They're running out the full 87 overall lineup and KP. But we've got Steph, we've got a Giannis, we have a Jared Allen, we have the better center, power forward, and point guard. We're a little weak at the 2 and the 3, but I still think we can contend very, very heavily with this team. What were the Atlanta Hawks? They were 60-22, so this team is no bums. This is a legit team. They've got some good depth, some great defense, the 2 through 4. They're long, they're athletic, they're a little threatening, I'll be honest. Playoff stats, though. In the conference finals, you were obviously led by Giannis. Steph was a distant number 2. I'll be honest, he's kind of struggled. Bub was great. He's been great. Jared Allen's been great. Ben has been great. LeBaron has been great. Moses has been great. Everybody was great that round except for Steph, I'll be honest. So in game 1 here, in Golden State, give me a win. Thank you. Game 2, we split. All right, immediately, minute change has to happen. LeBaron Philon's been great. Brandon Clark has been okay. I don't think I can really operate with... Ben has been so good. Holy crap. Cason Wallace, he's been fine, but we got to drop the minutes. You got to get... we've got to be playing the big dogs, you think, right? 34 to Steph, 38 to Giannis. We're still going to roll a 10-man rotation. Game 3 in Atlanta. We win the first there. We win both in Atlanta. We come back home to the Bay. Can we get it done in 5 and complete the rebuild in season number 3? Please just win a quarter. We're getting blown out in the third. We're down 17 points right now. 14. 10. 11. Oh, hold on. It's 5. Yeah, it's wraps. Finish the game. It looks closer than it actually was, but we go to game 6 in Atlanta. Can we please just get it done? Blow them out if you have to. I don't really care what it takes. I just want us to win a title here. It is so back and forth the whole time, but the third quarter, the Hawks just keep beating us down. It's a 6-point game, 8-point game. 6-point game still. A 9-point game. Are we blowing this? Are we for real blowing this? A 3-1 lead. Golden State is no stranger. Game 7. Oh my goodness. Please just blow them out. The second and third quarter have killed us. This whole series. The third quarter. Win the third quarter, win the game. Oh my goodness. Close it out. Please. Please. We might be able to get it done here. It's a little tighter than I would like it to be. We're going to go in. We're up 11. 47 seconds. Close this out. Win Steph another ring. Get Giannis another ring. Giannis has 20 and 11. Steph's got 36. So at this point, it is ball game if they do not score here. Even if they do, you could argue that's probably ball game. Shoot it, KP. Oh my God, that was nuts. Low key. All right, we're 40-point baiting. All right, we're getting Steph that 40 ball. MVP. Your finals MVP may be going to Steph here. If he was locked in enough. A 40 ball in game 7 to clinch it after blowing a 3-1. He got nightmares. 41 points, 4 assists, no rebounds. We don't need him to play rebound ball. We're playing basketball, and that's what he does. Oh, shit. How did he sink that? Damn! And there goes Trae Young. Bro, I hate free throw ball. I hate free throw ball.
You can't be happy with fouling out, but the game seems out of reach anyways. Yeah, too bad he fouled out.
Why? I tapped square one time, and they're just like mug his ass. All right, well, he makes it. It's a 5-point game. It's gonna look a lot closer now. He's gonna make the second one because KP can shoot a little bit. I would love it if he would actually shoot instead. He makes that one. We're gonna inbound it to Steph, and again, we're gonna play free throw ball. Oh, knock it down, bub. Oh! Oh! Bang!
The Golden State Warriors are the new NBA champions.
There it is. Kevin Harlan again, locking in on the final call of the game here. What a game is right. I'll see you guys when we get to the finals MVP screen here. All right, so the last clip, as you guys know, I record on my PlayStation. I don't have a graphics, or not a graphics card. I don't have a capture card that I'm able to use. Mine's broken, so I can't use it. But because I record on the PlayStation, sometimes, now rarely, but sometimes, files get corrupted. And unfortunately, the last 2.5 minutes of this video were corrupted. But all it was to summarize is we went over the stats of each of the guys. We looked at Steph and how many rings he has now. We looked at how we were able to add Giannis a ring, the young pieces that we were managed to acquire, that we were able to land rings as well. Of course, looked at the stats, looked at everything we did, talked about how year one was a contention year. We tore the roster down, and then we immediately went back into contention after signing Giannis, which was really cool because I don't think I've signed Giannis during this 2K cycle, so that was really fun to get to go out and do. But other than that, though, Giannis was your finals MVP. Steph gets ring number 5. Giannis gets ring number 2. And because of that, that means that is going to do it for this one. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 p.m. PST, shorts daily at 5:30 p.m. PST, and I stream Wednesdays and Saturdays. On the screen right now is a video YouTube thinks you guys will like. Feel free to give that one a check if you're interested. And again, I will see you all in the next one. Peace.